Welcome to another edition of
Winner Circle TV.
I'm Yanni.
My name is Kevin.
And we are
Winner Circle.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
This is Yanni again. And you're Kevin.
Why we gotta do that again?
We always do that.
Okay,
You know
go
what's
ahead.
up? I'm Yanni and I'm Kevin. And this is another.
Go ahead.
You ain't like this the first time you've done this, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's probably different because y'all are interviewing
Right.
now
It's
versus
different,
just y'all two talking.
Right.
Don't take your side. Don't take your side.
All right, go ahead.
All right, once again, I'm Yanni.
My name is Kevin.
And we are the Winner Circle.
Yes, sir.
And today is a very special day. This starts our Winner Circle interview series. So what we're doing with the interview series is we're taking local entrepreneurs, successful people in the city, and shining a light on them.
Correct.
Basically, we're going to figure out, what they did to get where they are, how they got where they are, and what they plan on doing in the future. So today we have a special guest, Miss Kendra Miller.
Yes.
How you doing, Ken?
I'm doing good.
You
How
may
are
know
y'all?
Kendra Miller from her multiple businesses. She owns Hair Couture as well as Couture Jewels and plenty other things I'm sure you're working on. But Kendra, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am originally from Columbia, South Carolina. I started Couture Jewels about 6 years ago. I started Hair Couture 2 years ago. I am a mother to an almost 13-year-old. Right. And right now with my two businesses that I'm running, they're both online, e-commerce. Right now, I am looking forward to opening up stores for both businesses very soon.
So tell us a little bit about your businesses. So like Hair Couture, what all do you sell with Hair Couture?
With Hair Couture, it's a hair company. I sell edge control. I sell hair. Okay. So this is Hair Couture hair.
Okay.
This right here is our deep wave, kinky curly.
Okay, kinky curly.
So these names you come up with yourself with them?
No,
Well,
they're already. It's already. That's the pattern.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the pattern of the hair, kinky curly. So no name. This is 100% virgin hair.
Okay.
This comes off of another human being.
So it's human hair.
Human hair.
Okay.
100% human hair.
Is that what virgin means?
So virgin hair. So let me tell you. So it's human hair. Human hair is processed hair. So what they do is they take the hair from another human being, but they put all kind of products on it and steam it and do all kind of different stuff to make it, straight,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff like this. Like,
does that make it like safe to go in other people's hair?
Yeah.
Once all that process is
yeah,
done?
all human hair is safe to go in another human being's hair.
Okay. And you sell all human hair, or do you do like the synthetic as well?
No synthetic. No
Okay.
synthetic fibers. There are, some human hair that has, matter of fact, that's what pack hair, when you go in the hair store
Mm-hmm.
and you get pack hair, human hair,
Mhm.
it has synthetic fibers added to it.
Educate them. Let them know.
Let them know.
This is virgin hair, okay?
Organic over here.
All human hair with Hair Couture. What else you got, Kim?
And this is one of my shorter limbs. This is body wave.
Okay.
So you can get short ponytails, bobs, with this right here. And you can even straighten it. Or if you just want to wear it wavy, you can wear it wavy. If you just want to straighten it, you can straighten
Okay.
it.
So you can style it however you want to once you get it, right?
Yep. And you can actually straighten this hair too, but it'll take a couple, 3 or 4 flat
Couple
iron.
run-throughs,
Yeah.
Now what's this here?
This is the famous edge control.
The famous, world famous Hair
World famous
Couture
edge control.
edge control.
It's gonna hold the edges together. You hear me?
I hear that.
This is my famous edge control. It's really good. Right now we have Hair Couture Edge Control is located locally in one hair store here in Columbia, Blackwood.
Okay.
South Carolina, but it's like 20 minutes away. So it's located locally. You can go pick it up. You can find it at Lady Lana Beauty Classic in Blackwood, South Carolina. Or you can order it online, and locally you can pick it up.
Okay.
For me
Now,
as well.
As far as what's in it, is that something that you cooked up in your kitchen or something like that, or
I can't tell you the
Hey,
ingredients.
hey,
The ingredient, but you know what? The ingredients is on the back.
Okay.
See, it's some
Okay.
ingredients on the back.
Okay.
This not the portion,
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't know how much of each. That's all I'm
That's a
saying.
kitchen, that's a dab of that.
Right.
Now, that's one business which I'm sure is widely successful. Now, what else do you have? I know you have another business as well
I do.
with Couture Jewels.
Yes.
So tell me about Couture Jewels.
Couture Jewels, I started that about 6 years ago. I've always loved accessories, and it's Couture Jewels is an accessory boutique, and I've always loved accessories. So one day I just decided that why not sell my own accessories? So I started, researching and looking for vendors, and I found, over the years, good vendors that I could use and, produce successful or good products. Right now, today, I have on these glasses. This is from Couture Jewels.
Okay.
So when I say accessories, it's a variety. Sunglasses, necklaces, earrings, headbands, anything you can think of accessories, Couture Jewels got it or can get it.
Gotcha.
And so I have
Yeah, show us what else you have.
let me show you some of my other accessories that Couture Jewels provide.
Bling bling.
Yeah,
Bling
man.
bling.
Oh,
So this right here is one of our custom initial necklaces that Couture Jewels provide.
okay. Show
Comes
the
with
people,
the
get a little close to it, show the people what it looks like. Let them see that bling in the camera,
You can get this one with the tennis bracelet. I'm sorry, not tennis bracelet, tennis necklace. You see the tennis necklace right here, or you can get the rope chain with it. And then right here, Couture Jewels provide custom photo necklaces. Some people say photo necklaces or picture necklaces. You can also get this with the rope chain or the tennis chain.
Okay.
Then we have nameplate necklaces. Now this one right here is just a number. So you can get your custom number, birthday, year, name. We have a variety of nameplate necklaces.
Okay. Now, of course, this is 6 years in the making for you. But we like to start from the beginning here at Winter Circle. So we just want to know how you got started doing this. I know you said you always, liked accessories. So what made you decide, you were going to do it for yourself, and how'd you get started?
Well, what made me decide that I was gonna do it for myself was, I just like. Oh, you about to say something? Like I said, I've always loved accessories. Even younger, I've always wore earrings, sunglasses, bracelets, anything you can name. So, what happened was one day I just decided that I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell accessories. I'm going to sell my own accessories. I'm going to sell unique accessories, things that you can't find in the store, because people like unique things.
Right.
And so one day I was got on the computer and just was researching on my phone and computer. And it didn't take a day to, find all of these things. It took some time, But, over that time, once I, found the things that I wanted and needed, it just went from there, just started flowing from there.
That's it.
So,
Look, my mind went blank.
Hey, that's for everybody out there. This is her first interview, so she's doing real good.
Thank you.
you're doing wonderful. So you decided to get out there, and were you instantly successful? Did you sell out your first day of the service? Or?
No, I didn't.
So talk about the grind. How long did it take?
So when I started at that time, social media was, it was popping, but it's not as popping as it is now. But then it was, it was just starting out. Everybody was just starting to get hip to Instagram, and Facebook has always been there, but everybody was just starting to get hip to Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And you started seeing a lot of people create business pages on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I did. So I created a business page on Instagram, and I just started posting accessories. And the one thing that I did was I would go and tag people. I had my own personal Instagram as well. So the people that were following me and that I was following on my personal Instagram, I would tag them under my business page to get them to go follow my business page and to see what I had going on. So then they would go and follow it. They follow the business page and they watch what I'm posting. And then, you know, of course, I had to wear the accessories and wear the stuff, you know, make it look good.
Right.
Well, you know, I'm gonna make it look good anyway.
Okay. I see you. I love the confidence.
But you just said she just dropped the gem just now that she had to become a product of the product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they think that, you know, when they have a business that's product related,
Right.
they just have somebody else doing it. But
Right.
by us seeing you wearing your own stuff,
Right.
that makes us want to buy.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, exactly. That's
Right.
true.
It's good if you want to like start trusting your business.
Right.
Like the main thing would be for you to wear your own thing.
And
Exactly.
then that brand recognition, we know
Right.
who the brand is from. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
You're the
And then
face of
when you make it look good, it makes people say, "Oh, where you got that from?" And then
Right.
you're like, "Oh, Couture Jewels.
Yeah, man.
I
Exactly.
sell it, Couture Jewels."
I like that. I like that. You dropping knowledge. Now, it was something you talked about off camera that I told you I was going to bring up again about popcorn success.
Popcorn
Yes.
system.
So tell me what you were telling me earlier and just go a little bit more detail about it.
Okay, so what I was saying was, like, using me as an for example, I've been in business with Couture Jewels for 6 years, and then you'll have someone that may have started 6 months ago, either doing the same thing or another business, and then 6 months later, it's like their business is like popping and it's going off, and you're like, wow, like it took me 6 years to get here, and it only took them 6 months to get where I'm at. But you know, you just never know what they're doing to get that way. And I always say this as well, is that sometimes those businesses that are 6 months in and it look like they're where you're at now from 6 years, when you a year later you look back and they're not even doing it no more, or it's not even successful no more, or however they was trying to make it look, you know. And so I say that, you know, sometimes you have to it was a quote or someone said something about sometimes it takes that 10 you don't be successful until that 10-year mark, you know. Takes 10 years, may take 20 years to get there, but as long as you're getting there and as long as you're passionate about it, you'll get there.
Right.
So
I like that. I just wanted to get that on camera because I love what you said about that, man. Because you'll see people, like you said, it took you 6 years to get where you are, and then, you know, somebody pop up in 6 months, you know, with all this hype and be wildly successful, and then 6 months later, not even business. And look at you, 6 years in, you still strong.
yeah,
So
you're still strong.
I would take the longevity over the instant success anytime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like that grind is important.
And then another thing is you always want quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like that
I'm
too.
a big quality person. Quantity, I'm not into.
I hear that.
So, yeah.
I hear that. For sure. Now, so we know it didn't take you 6 months to get where you are.
No.
How long did you have to work before? Well, what would you define as your success? I'll put it that way.
I would say starting a goal and completing it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be success. That would be success for me, because I'm still on the journey to success.
Right.
Like I'm not. To me, I wouldn't say that I'm where I want to be right now.
Okay.
But I'm still on the journey to success. So I would say, with me right now, defining success would be doing a goal and sticking to it, completing the goal, starting the goal. I mean, you know, creating the goal and then finishing it. So.
Great goals, no chasers.
Go.
You know.
Yep. See, look at the shirt. Look there. Look there. Look there.
Straight goals, no
chaser.
So, was there any goal that you set, like when you started off, that you've met?
Yeah.
Was there anything that you wanted to do when you started that you've reached?
Yeah.
Some milestone or some accomplishment?
Yeah. Oh, plenty of, especially I would say in Couture Jewels, I can use an example of my website. When I first started, like I said, with Couture Jewels, I started on Instagram, and it was just basically people, you know, like they would follow the page, and if they see something they like, they would just inbox me, and then, you know, I would create like if it was someone out of town, I'm creating an invoice through PayPal, and I'm sending it out there where I'm shipping it to them.
Gotcha.
It was no website that they could go on.
Right.
So my goal then was to create a website. So I found a e-commerce website that I could, use for my business, and I did that. And that was the goal. And then my next goal was to create my own website, have somebody else do it for me.
Gotcha.
And so I worked towards that, and I got someone to do that, and then it was on from there.
You mind sharing what your first website was?
My first website was on Store Envy. It was Store Envy. A lot of people use Store Envy, especially when starting out with a website.
Right.
It's free. You don't have to pay anyone. You build your own website. So that was my first website, was Store Envy, and then I graduated to my own website.
Well, Hold on. Let me stop the whole interview. I just want to say something. If you ever go to her website, it is the most sophisticated website I've ever seen in my life. She has like a bot that will ask you questions. Like, hey, what are you looking for? And like, it'll take you to what you're looking for. She's got like a newsletter, email page set up where she'll send emails to you monthly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking Macy's, JCPenney, like they got nothing on Couture Jewels. If y'all ever go to that website, you'll be so impressed. Like, I'm a guy and I almost bought some hair. Like, for no reason. I just was impressed with the website. So we can go back to the
look too fast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a comb over or something because like something had to happen with
and
that
the
website.
website to Couture Jewels is CoutureJewelsAccessories.com.
CoutureJewelsAccessories.com. Yo.
CoutureJewelsAccessories.com.
Can you spell Couture for us?
Kouture.
Don't worry, we're gonna have it.
Yeah, we're gonna have
it. We got you.
But yeah, so that's great, man. And then like with the success of Couture Jewels, what made you decide to jump into another business?
I've always loved hair. I can remember as being in elementary school, my mom and my aunt, they did hair back in the day. So a lot, I was introduced.
Shout out Aunt Paula.
And Tammy.
And Tammy, Aunt Tammy too. Yeah.
I was introduced to that early on. So and I just found a passion in it. And then as time went by, back then, bundles wasn't it was out, but it wasn't popular. People didn't know too much about it. So back then we were in pack hair with the synthetic fiber.
With the fibers, not that virgin.
But you can still flat iron the pack hair, and you can still curl it, but don't let it get on fire.
Oh, that man, you want no fire.
So anyways, I was wearing pack hair, and I can remember in middle school, I had like a nice long, I don't know, was it a bob? It was either a bob or long hair. Either way, I had pack hair and it was cute. I had the little part down the middle. And I remember in middle school, the girls were always like, is that her hair? And then, somebody was bold enough to come up to me one day and was just like playing in my hair like, hey girl, is that your hair?
No,
and you know me, I'm like, whoa, watch out. Yes, it's my hair. I bought it.
That's right.
And so, not to sound all cocky or anything, but honestly, when I was in middle school, there were not too many girls wearing weave. They weren't wearing hair. They were wearing their own hair. They were wearing, wraps, or their, blowouts.
Mm-hmm.
But they were not wearing weave. So, I kind of, I was a little different,
That's how it always starts.
And so, as time progressed, like I said, I've always worn, pack hair, weave, and then it progressed to bundles. And it wasn't until about, with hair couture started actually 4 years ago, but 2 years ago with my website and getting it, out there.
So actually getting it launched.
Getting it launched. Yeah, that's the word. See, I'm having brain farts.
That's all right. We got you right away.
So it wasn't until like 4 years ago I decided to say, hey, I'm always, buying bundles from these other hair companies and things like that. Like, I know I can do this. Let me get out there and research again. Find some hair vendors and it takes a lot. You just can't find a hair vendor and say, okay, I'm going to start selling hair.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find like 5, 6, 7, 8 hair vendors and test that hair out to see if it's really good and if it's going to, because you may say it's good, but somebody else that's been wearing hair for as long as you might say, no, it's not good. So, and when I first started out, once I found, my hair vendor and started that, I actually reached out to a couple of close family and friends and was like, hey, you know, I'm about to start a hair business. Would you mind rocking the hair? You know, would you mind buying it for a discounted price and rocking it and let me know how you like it? And they did it and they liked it. And so, you know, it took me about a year. And then I finally said, okay, I'm about to launch this hair. So.
Okay. And that's important too, that you want to test your product out and everything, because we do the same thing with our shirts. You know, we had a focus group where we'll show like, you know, our design before we launch it on the website or anything like that.
Because that's the best thing that formulates a good product is the feedback that you get.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the research period that you had with your hair, I think that's another jewel there. Because a lot of people, like you said, they just find somebody, jump right in and try to sell it. But just like you said before, you pride yourself on quality.
See, you read my mind. I was just getting ready to say that's quality.
This is winner circle. We all think alike.
That's what I'm saying. It's the winner circle.
So
I was just getting ready to say that's quality. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So, well, that's great. That's great. I just love your products. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
thank you.
You know, as soon as I saw the website, or even when I saw your Instagrams back in the day, I was like, nobody has this.
Right.
And I like that you found your niche. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
you picked a market, a direct market. You didn't try to like make it too broad or anything like that. And I think your audience appreciates that.
Right.
Now, I know you said that you've always just been different, but like what made you decide like, you know, on these products over anything else? Was this also like you showed your family and your friends, or
the
jewels,
with the jewels, with the jewels, I didn't when starting out with the accessories and everything like that. I guess because I wore them and people liked it, that's what made me just, you know, decided to go and launch it and put it out there. It wasn't with that. I didn't do that because with accessories, it's like, it's a hit.
It's per whoever's like looking at it. It's per their taste. So it's kind of hard to get kind of feedback on there, without them, you know, wearing it for themselves. But I like the fact that you brought up like two different forms of kind of getting that feedback. One, you're going to your friends and family, actually asking for their opinions for your hair products, but then also for your accessories, you chose to actually wear it yourself. And then it's the feedback from the audience that, you know, the customers out, you know, in these streets.
He knows me. You know, they know me.
For sure, man. Like straight, you dropping jewels on them. You dropping couture jewels on them.
Couture jewels. And I also wanted to say this too, that the name, you know, I know in both businesses you hear couture. You got couture jewels and then you got hair couture. The name couture, I've always loved the name couture. From all the way back from Juicy Couture. I don't know if anyone ever heard of Juicy Couture.
You know Juicy, man.
That was my favorite, and still is one of my favorite brands, but that was my favorite brand back in the day. And Juicy Couture, they sold accessories and everything. They sold clothes, apparel, and accessories. So I had the apparel and the accessories. I had the necklace, the Juicy Couture heart. And so I've always loved the name Couture. And so what I did was, instead of going with the C, I went with the K because my name starts with the K and my daughter's name starts with the K. Okay. So that's where Couture comes from.
I like that. I like that. You know, I was going to ask you that too, because I know Couture is spelled a little different than how you spell it. That's why I had you spell it for the website. Yeah. But I like that too, man. Everything you do is so creative, Kendra. I appreciate that, Kendra.
Thank you. And also, Hair Couture website is haircoutureglam.com.
We know from the billboard that you have in the city, by the way. There's a billboard for her in the city. If you're looking for it, we might put a picture on there for you so everybody can see that.
It's on 2 Notch Road.
Right there by the bridge.
Yep.
Right under the Decker Bridge.
Yep.
You already know.
Landmarks is either right across from Kiki's Chicken and Waffle or the Title place. It's right across.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll have a picture up for everybody to see.
What made you actually go that route and actually get a billboard?
It was. I felt it was different. Nobody else was really. I mean, you see billboards when you ride down there, but I'm gonna have to put this in here. You don't see a lot of Black-owned businesses doing billboards.
That's right.
So I wanted to step out of the box with that one again. You know, step out of the box again.
You're never in the box. It seems like you're always outside the box. Man.
So I want to step farther away from the box.
I got you.
And I wanted to step, like I said, step farther away from the box and do that, and just do something different. And I felt like, with it's a big marketing thing too as well, and it's different. Like I said, you don't see too many Black-owned businesses, especially small businesses, doing that. So I felt like that would catch people's attention. Somebody see that, they're like, oh wow, and then the graphics of it will catch people's attention. When they see that, they're like, oh, that's nice.
All that baby hair we saw in the picture. Need to get my edges like that. That was this. That's this.
When you see that billboard, you see those baby hairs. Hair couture.
Now we got hair couture. We got Couture Jewels. What's next for Kendra Miller?
Well, I mentioned earlier before that I want to progress on to opening up a store, storefront. For Couture Jewels, I want to actually add on apparel to Couture Jewels.
Okay.
And as well as hair couture, I want to open up a storefront for hair couture, and probably open up salons. Well, I won't say. No, don't say probably. We can't say probably. We got to speak that thing. Opening up, manifest. No, probably. We manifesting. So salon suites.
Now what's the difference?
A salon is more so when you walk into a salon, it's open up. It's more open up to if y'all been in a salon,
yeah.
Right? And so when you walk
I
into
just got a lineup earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I already know. I was in a salon, but I wasn't in a suite.
Were you really in a salon?
Yeah, it was wide open.
So like when you walk into a salon, you see the stylist. You just walk straight to the chair.
Right.
When you walk into a salon suite, it's more privacy. You have your own suite inside of a building.
VIP.
Okay.
I like that.
And the same people that work in the salon can be in the salon suite as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but just different. I want to have a salon and I want to have a salon suite.
I got you.
I like that.
I like that. Giving options.
Gotta be on the lookout for
charge a little bit
Jewels.
extra for the experience. I got you.
I like that. Kendra, is there anything else you wanted to tell us or the audience?
I think we done covered everything.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to ask you a question. What is your motivation?
My daughter.
Plain and simple. That's it. Period.
I want her to see that, a young mom, because I was young when I had her, that, I want her to see that you could still go out there and do whatever it is that you want to do. You can still go out there and make it happen. So.
That's right.
I like that.
I like that too. I wasn't expecting that answer. I don't know
why
I wasn't. But,
I didn't expect that was gonna be it.
Yeah,
and then it said so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My daughter. Okay, that's it. That's all that's needed.
Quality over quantity.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna title
this. Be motivated,
Yeah.
Well, Kendra, we appreciate you coming out and talk to the Winner Circle, man.
Thank you for having me.
Again, the websites are
CoutureJewelsAccessories.com and HairCoutureGlam.com.
Shout out to Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram is for Couture Jewels is Couture Jewels. For Hair Couture is Hair Couture_Glam. Hair Couture_Glam. And then Facebook is Couture Jewels and Hair Couture.
There it is, y'all.
And if y'all want to find me personally, it's Kendra Miller.
Okay. Find me personally. Find Kendra personally. Anything else, Ken?
Nah, I think that's it, man. We got everything.
Anything else, Ken?
That's it.
There it is, y'all.
We appreciate y'all for watching this today. I hope y'all learned a lot. Like we did about hair.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about hair, but now I know.
I didn't know that hair could be
pick
virgin
up some
soup.
bundles for my wife now. You know what I'm saying? If she need it.
Hair could be virgin soup.
Right.
Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. Before we end this, I am looking to add more hair products to Hair Couture as well.
Okay.
So
there you go. Straight goals.
There you go.
All right, y'all. This has been the Winner Circle interview series. Straight goals, no chasing. We out of here.
Doses.
Peace.